Hey, what's going on, everybody? Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? We are on day 8 of the ABCs of Wealth Challenge, and I am on letter I. Come on in, come on in. If you are joining, definitely type in your city and state where you are logging in from, so that I know that you can hear me. I need to know that you can hear me, and that's how I know, by you typing in your city and state. Now, if you are tuning in, man, show your boy some love and share this video right now. Go ahead and accept this challenge now. 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 I don't even know what I was about to say, but yeah, if you're accepting this challenge, go back on my timeline, y'all. Go back on my timeline, look at all the videos, apply them, take notes, take the ones out that you don't like, and apply the ones that you do. So, look, I see you. What's going on, Nina? See, I'm going to start this off with the letter I, right? I. See, I used to think that I had, for the most part, had it all together financially, right? I mean, I had money in the bank, my bills were paid, I wasn't behind on anything. I was able to do what I wanted. I didn't have any issues. I didn't have any bill collectors calling me. The only issue that I really had, if it is an issue, is that I felt like I should be making more money, right? Have you guys ever felt like that? I know I can't see you, but yeah. Like, have you ever felt like the work that you do, you should be getting paid more? Well, look at this. I realized that I was the cause of that problem. That's why I was feeling that way. Now, if you have ever felt that way yourself, you may see things a little bit differently. See, I say I was the problem because I was doing what I was taught and shown by my parents, if that makes sense, right? I was doing what I was taught by my grandparents. Fortunately enough, I actually had a chance to meet my great grandparents, and they instilled in me what they knew. See, I didn't at the time realize that it took specialized training or education to grow your money and have it start working for you instead of you working for the money. Guys, you got to realize when it comes to money, you have to have that specialized training and you have to have specialized educations. You know why? Because we will never be taught this in schools. Think about it. Were you ever taught how to become wealthy? I didn't say about finances. I said how to become wealthy in schools. See, I was taught growing up to get a good grade, to get good grades, go to school, go to college, and college will let you get that good job that will give you a good paying income. See, that was my formula in my household. That was my training back then. But nobody taught me how to save, make, and grow my money. Nobody taught me how to invest. Nobody taught me that every dollar that you make is supposed to bring you back 5, and then you take 2 for yourself and reinvest the rest. See, nobody told me that if you make 12, you actually keep 4 for yourself and reinvest 8, and then you make 100 and you keep 28 for yourself, right? Nobody taught me the rules of investing. Nobody taught me that the power of a home-based business, which is the number one asset out there that you can have. Nobody taught me that debt was not my friend. Nobody taught me that the IRS is not on my side. Nobody taught me that re means again and fund means money. So a tax refund is not a smart business decision because it's your money coming at you again. So look, why are millions of Americans getting a tax refund or expecting one? You know why? Because most were never taught this in their households either. See, I grew up believing that your job was the only way to get wealthy. That's what I thought, because that was what I was told, right? But I found out some information a few years ago and realized that I was the one responsible for my ignorance or lack of knowledge when it came to building and becoming wealthy. That was me. That was I, for the I, right? I was responsible. And now, because I know that, look, I'm sharing it with you. I'm responsible for that. Let me have a transparent moment with y'all real quick, right? See, my great grandparents lived until they were over 100 years old. And they were able to leave an inheritance to their grand and great grandchildren. It wasn't a huge amount, don't get me wrong. But the fact that they were able to do that with the little bit of education and resources that they had growing up in their lifetime, to me, that spoke major volume. And what they taught me is that what they taught me was what they had during their time. They didn't have the resources that we have of today. They didn't have the internet, another eye. They didn't have social media or computer phones or anyone openly sharing with them what to do with their money. They didn't have anyone to tell them that a W-2 or a W-4 is really a tax code and that taxes and debt come off the top of every dollar made before you even get to see 1 cent. Did you guys hear me? Let me make it personal. How long are you going to keep settling for the income that you're earning and keep allowing somebody else to tell you or dictate how much you're worth? Again, if you have a 9-to-5 job, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Matter of fact, a job is a blessing. I have a job and I'm a business owner, but be thankful for your job because a lot of people don't have one, but don't be satisfied with your results. That's all I'm saying, right? You want more money. You feel you should get more money. See, guys, I learned that if you want more income, what you have to do is learn how to convert your income into capital. This is what I wasn't told. Once you do that, then your capital becomes revenue. Your revenue then becomes profit. Your profits then become investments. Another I, right? And your investments then become financial freedom. Guys, that's the formula for success. That's how to make some income. See, I had to be responsible first for the fact that I was not happy with my situation. I was cool, but I wasn't happy. It wasn't my family's fault. It wasn't my generational curses fault that ran in my bloodline. It wasn't the government. It wasn't my location. It was me. It was me. You know why? Because I have the resources now that my forefounders didn't have. I have people that are willing to share, and I have access to social media. And the biggest thing is I have a computerized phone where I can look up the information that I want to know. We can no longer possess or use the excuse of your income not being where you want it to be because nobody told you. Guys, if you understand what I'm saying, type in the comments, I'm responsible. Type that in the comments for me. I'm responsible. What's going on? I see you. Look, I learned this, which is why I'm sharing this with you. Don't be mad at your parents or those who raised you. They were ignorant to how money works. Now, let me say this. I'm not saying that they were ignorant as dummies. I'm saying that they were ignorant to how money works. They were brought up in an era that was totally different from right now. They were teaching you and showing you how money works and what they knew worked for them at that time. As time changes, what worked back then doesn't work now. Things evolve. Nobody can claim ignorance when it comes to money when you live in this information era. You have all the resources. Look, guys, before I go real quick, let me hit on the number one wealth strategy, which is called income shifting. Basically, that's taking the money from your job or W-2, which is the highest tax code, shifting it to a lower tax bracket, which is a home-based business, which will give you a 1099, and that creates investment income. Everyone has two objectives, your current and future lifestyle. Your current lifestyle is paid for with your labor, and that's obtained through, the work that you do. And your future lifestyle is paid for through investments. But most people can't even think about investments because they're living paycheck to paycheck. You'll never get wealthy paying out more than you bring in. Lowering your tax bracket puts money back in your pocket that was taken away from you. With a home-based business, that's how we do it. And we have IRS agents that will do that for you. When you partner with us, right? Then you can now pay yourself first. because the IRS says that with just a job, the government gets paid first. But with a business, you can pay yourself first, and the government gets whatever is left over. Then that will give you the ability to invest. Why? Because investments generate money, and money that makes money is actually taxed less than 15% from what labor is taxed, which is over 28. It's between 28 and 33%. Guys, I'm telling you, this is it. That's my time. Go ahead and share this video. Let me let you know, I'm not trying to get you into something. I'm trying to get you out of something. When I found out about this information, I decided that I would no longer be ignorant about the capitalism game and not be able to leave an inheritance or use the I don't know excuse to not be able to teach my children or leave them a legacy. This has been a huge eye opener and a tremendous blessing to me. I appreciate y'all watching. I'll be back tomorrow on Letter J. Go ahead and share this video. Click share, y'all. Brandon Caldwell. Peace.